everybody, it's the coach.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And the San Francisco 49ers. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Second and 5. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he's got some space here. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, and they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Nick Bosa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with.
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And a quick look now at the offense for the 49ers.
And everyone always tells me the fullback is leaving the game, and then I say, hold it a second. What about Kyle Juszczyk? 2-time Pro Bowler, maybe the best all-around fullback in the game for his ability to block, catch, and occasionally run the football inside.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They'll set up a throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Nick Bosa picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Taking it about the 16. Not a big deal on that one. Just your everyday 67-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Pick it up, please.
They go play action here on first down. Drops it off for Coleman. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. On the defensive side, this is the starting lineup for the Bills. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards there to Niner first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This is Mostert. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30.
Here we go, here we go.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them quick. A little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. And he is met in his tracks. Behind the line of scrimmage. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll run here with Singletary. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll set up to throw. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. A 1st down carry now for Yeldon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's taken in by Callaway. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. They run here with Singletary. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. So we are in the 2nd quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This will be caught by Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now back to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Let's go, man. Kick 6.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon trying to run inside, but nothing there.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. Back to throw here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Second and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They'll drop the throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Singletary to get the drive started. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Here's second and 8. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
Let's go, baby.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turn. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On first down, Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Looking a little bit like a continuation of last week. He had 3 tackles for a loss, and now 1 more here in the first quarter of this game.
And there's been no lack of force by him, taking on the offensive linemen, playing them, but also there's a suddenness to his game. They have that initial contact, and then he's gone, moving upfield and making those plays in the backfield.
So big body moving upfield, too. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone, so they could use something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. They'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Singletary. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second and 9 now. And he fends him off. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The Bills on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third and 9. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And taken right at the 35. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock, and he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. 2nd and 11. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Check number 6. Check number 6. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
All day, baby. All day. We coming all day.
So we've hit halftime. Just there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken it. The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Looking to throw. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
Right there. 54, Mike. Get the ball.
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. A big play here for the Bills. 46 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ray McLeod. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Singletary. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
15 yards that time and a Buffalo first. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Draw play. This is Yeldon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 6 there on the first down play. 2nd and long. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, 2 hands. 2 hands still works.
I know, but they go for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ray McLeod with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finding Knox there, complete. A big play here for the Bills. 46 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Out of the pistol, it's Yeldon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 3rd touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On second down, here's Yeldon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. It's Cobb. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. they'll look to throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Still second down.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
He sets to fire deep. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And a big turnover there. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the 49ers, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. Someone tell the risk I was never at the hit. I would never get it off my chest. No, I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings. I would never underestimate. Oh, barely my best are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely my best are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstated yourself, I never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it when it's time. You on the Christ when the breath on this deck. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely my best are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely my best are off. Everything was better off. Tell the risk I was never at the hit. I would never get it off my chest. No, I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings. I would never underestimate. Oh, barely my best are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely my best are off. Everything was better off. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess.
the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 30, the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 76 yards. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. On first down, Singletary. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's into the clear. The 40, the 30, 20. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. Room here to run. A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards.
T.J. Yeldon's not afraid to drop a shoulder or run through some tackles, is he?
Not at all. I learned it in his high school days in Alabama, then, of course, stayed in state to play at Alabama. He could do that there.
And what I think is best about him, and when he's really on top of his game, when he's a little bit lighter, a little bit quicker, I think he's strong enough. He's compact enough to break those tackles. I think he's at his best at a shiftier weight.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Singletary.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's the 2nd and 7. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
Certainly.
That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown.
Great job. Touchdown for Dave.
John Brown. We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away.